that we're always a choice of being the movie director of our own life.
Yeah.
And that you can yell cut, you can change the cast, you can change the location. And that analogy seems to give us a lot of freedom to not stay stuck in whatever mood or situation we're in.
I love the fact that you said that, because it brings me basically to the health points of storytelling and sharing the story of our health. And it empowers people to become that movie director, because as a storyteller, you really become the author of whatever you want to create. And like you said, you could yell cut, you could change the meaning to something. And, you know, when we tell stories, we evoke emotion. And you know, that's what gets people to buy, you know, in certainly the sales context. But the story you tell about yourself to yourself elicits an emotion as well. And for people who maybe, you know, have some old programming telling them they're not enough, they're not worthy, and they're saying a victim story, you will elicit the emotions of stress. It will build up the stress hormone cortisol, increase inflammatory markers, lower our immunity, which puts you, you know, prone to getting chronic symptoms and chronic disease. Whereas when we, you know, when we become that director, when we recognize there are things in our life that happened in our past, but as the director, as the screenwriter, as the storyteller, we could actually change that meaning. We can give it a more empowering meaning, a new meaning. And when we do that, we become more inspired by the events that maybe used to happen to us that now we could recognize as happening for us. And in that context, we change the way we feel. And when we do, we also change our biology, which is why, you know, I wanted to bring you on. I hope you enjoyed that episode of the Thrive State podcast. And if this podcast is bringing a lot of value to you, if you find that your life is just improving with this podcast, that your life is getting to the next level, please consider supporting it. And here's a few ways you can do so. You can do so by liking this video and commenting on this video, and also sharing this video with your friends and family. Another thing you can do is go to ratethispodcast.com/ThriveState. Go ahead and leave us a 5-star review there. It will really, really help this show grow. And this will give me more time so that I could actually give more content to you, just like you got in this episode. And if you haven't already picked up a copy of my book, Thrive State, Your Blueprint for Optimal Health, Longevity, and Peak Performance, you can pick it up now. It became a #1 new release in longevity. Go to thrivestatebook.com. And if you enjoy the book, please consider leaving us a review as well. And the last thing you can do, if you're liking everything here and you want to work more closely with me as well as my team to get you into the Thrive State, go to kienvu.com/accelerator and consider joining the home course, the Thrive State Accelerator. It's really the course that I use. It's the concepts that I use personally when I work with CEOs, celebrities, and my high-profile clients to get them to the Thrive State. Again, the Thrive State Accelerator at kienvu.com/accelerator. And because you're a listener of this podcast, I want you to save 25% by using the coupon code podcast25. I hope we continue to give value to you. And remember always, you are your best medicine.